Hi, I'm Tim and welcome to another video. Do you want to automatically charge up your Home Assistant kiosk? Well, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to use the Innr Zigbee Smart Plug in Home Assistant and create some automations so that it automatically charges up our Home Assistant kiosk, and in this case it's a Samsung Tablet A7 model. And what we'll be doing is creating some automation rules in Home Assistant so that it automatically charges up the tablet when the battery drops to 20%, and then it will stop charging when the battery reaches 80%. So let's get to it now. So here we are, and I've logged into Home Assistant and I'm currently at the overview screen or dashboard, as you will see we are at the moment. Now what you need to first do is make sure that your smart plug is turned off. So to do this, go to the smart plug and at the left hand side, so this is the left hand side if you're looking at it from the front of the plug, at the left hand side you will see that there's a button. Now make sure that the light on that button is actually not illuminated. So if it is illuminated, just press the button briefly once and it should turn the smart plug off. So we need it off to start with so that the device is off and doesn't start charging your tablet for your Home Assistant kiosk straight away without the integration actually being applied. So once you've done that and you're in Home Assistant, at the dashboard here, you need to go to settings. Then from settings, go to devices and services, and you should see that there's an option in there, or an entity, or an integration, whichever you like to call it, called Fully Kiosk Browser. So click on this, you see we've got the integration entries, and here we have one called Tablet, so TABL01, meaning tablet. So if you have this, you're ready to go. If you don't, what you should do is from the list of devices here, at the top right corner, you'll see we've got a menu option with 3 bars. Click on this and select Show Ignored Integrations. Click on it again and select Show Disabled Integration. And this will then show up Ignored and Disabled Integrations. Now if your Fully Kiosk Browser integration, so like this one here, shows up in ignored or disabled, make sure that you re-enable it. So just click on it to re-enable it. Once you've done that, it means that the integration is fully working again. So then we can start doing the automation. So to do the automation, what you need to do is click on Settings again at the left hand side and then select Automations and Scenes. Then from the automations and scenes list, what you need to do is select Create Automation. Then from the pop-up window, select Create New Automation, and this will take you into the new automation screen. So for the option When, what we need to do is click on Add Trigger. Then from the Add Trigger search box, we need to search for numeric state. So type in NUM, and this should show numeric state as it does here. So select numeric state, then it will take you into this screen here, what looks like this or very similar. Now with the numeric state, we have 1, 2, 3 and then numeric state, and for entity, so the first entity option here, we have a bar with entity and an asterisk in it. So what you need to do is click in this bar and start typing the name of your tablet which you're using for your Home Assistant kiosk. Now mine is called TABL01, so I'll start typing TABL, and then you will see we've got various options for tablet. So the option we need to select is TABL01 or whichever your tablet is called, and then make sure that you select the one which has battery against it. So it should be sensor dot and then the name of your tablet underscore battery. So select this, and then where it says below mode, so here you've got above mode and then below that you've got below mode. So make sure that you select fixed number, and then in the below field here which is the grey below field bar, type in 20, so 20, and then what you need to do is select the three dots, so under the when, and then it says when tablet 01 battery is below 20, and the three dots at the right hand side, select these, and then select edit ID. Then for the trigger ID box that pops up above the entity for tablet 01 battery, type in the trigger ID word of below, so type in below. Then once you've done that, you can scroll down, and then again you need to select add trigger. Now the add trigger word and button is just above and if, so select add trigger, and then again start typing in numeric, and here you'll see we've got numeric state. So again select numeric state, and then scroll up slightly, and here you'll see we've got another numeric state. So we've got 1, 2, 3 numeric state, and then for the entity, and then the entity star, we've got no entity in there. So again, what we need to do is click in this bar and start typing in your name of your tablet, and then you will see we've got TABL01 battery. So whatever the name of your tablet is, you need to make sure that it says the name of your tablet and then battery, and underneath that sensor.tabl, or the name of your tablet, and then underscore battery. So again select this option, and then what we're going to do is for the above mode and for fixed number, and where it says above in the grey line, we're going to type in 80. So now it's showing when tablet 01 battery is above 80. So then once you've done that, you need to again select the three dots for when tablet 01 battery is above 80. So select the three dots for this one, and then select edit ID. Then for the trigger ID, you'll see that it's now blank, and what we need to do is type in above. So type in the word above, and then once you've done that, you can scroll all the way to the bottom of this screen, and you will see we've got some options for then do. So for then do, select add action. Then for add action, we need to type in choose, and as you'll see we've got a choose selection. So select this option, and you will see we've now got then do, choose an action, and then we've got option 1, no conditions. So for option 1, you need to click the little arrow to pull the drop down menu. As you'll see, we've now got some more buttons. We've got add condition, add building block, and then we've got actions, add action, and also add building block again. So what you need to do for the condition is click on add condition, and then in the add condition search box, start typing in trigger, and you should get triggered by. So when you get triggered by, select this, and then you'll see we've got conditions, ID, if triggered by, and then we've got trigger, below and above. So what we need to do is tick the box for below, and now you'll see we've got ID, if triggered by, below. Then under the action, so for actions, we've got add action and add building block. So click on add action. Then in the search box, what you need to do is start typing in perform, and you will see that we've got perform action. So what we're doing is selecting perform action, and then you'll see we've got perform an action, and then we've got the grey action box. So under the grey action box, click this grey bar, and what we're going to do is start typing in switch, and you will see we've got switch turn on and also switch turn off. Now what we need to do is select switch turn on, so it's switch dot turn underscore on, and you will now see we've got action as switch turn on, and you'll also see that you've now got some coloured buttons appear. So what we need to do is choose entity, so select choose entity, and then in the choose entity search box in this pop-up window, start typing in smart plug, and you will see we've now got smart plug switch dot smart plug. So select this, and you will now see here where we've got the entity, device and choose area, choose label, we've also got now Smart Plug in there. Then what you need to do is select add option. So select add option and then you should get option 2, no conditions appear. So then for the add condition, so click on add condition and in the pop-up search box for add condition here, start typing in trigger and you should get triggered by. So select triggered by and then what you need to do is for trigger where it says ID if triggered by, you should get trigger below and above. So in this case you need to tick above. So put a tick in above and then it should say ID if triggered by above. So then what you need to do is for actions you should have add action and add building block. So select add action, then for the add action search window and box that appears, start typing in switch and then select switch turn off. You should be selecting switch turn off. Then for the choose area, choose device, choose entity and choose label, click on choose entity. Then for the search box that appears, start typing in Smart Plug and you should get Smart Plug. It should be switch.smart_plug. So select this and then next to choose area, choose device, choose entity and choose label, you should now have Smart Plug appearing here. So once you have this, you then have finished creating the automation. So at the bottom right corner here, you should have the save button. So click this and then in the save window that appears, it should say new automation. So change this name. So in this case, we'll call it Auto Charge Kiosk. And in the description, we'll leave this blank and then make sure that again, you click save, which is in this save pop-up box here. So click save and then this is finished creating the automation. So what it's doing is when the tablet battery is below 20%, it will then go through the triggers for then do, and if the battery is below 20%, it will perform action switch turn on Smart Plug. And then if the tablet battery is above 80%, it will select option 2 here, and this is for switch turn off on Smart Plug. So what it will do is automatically charge the kiosk when the battery level drops to below 20%, and it will stop charging when it reaches above 80%. Now I've done research on the internet and the ideal which I found and which people were suggesting is 20% and 80% for the battery levels. But if you want to search your own on the internet and choose different levels, you can do. So I hope you found this video useful. Hope you were able to follow it easy enough and keep a lookout for more videos coming again soon. Thanks for watching, take care and bye for now.